In our lives, we face struggles that aren't always visible to the eye. These battles often come as doubt, fear, or temptation, silent forces working behind the scenes, pulling us away from our true path. The Bible tells us we are in a spiritual battle, one where our faith is a shield and our words are weapons. But what if I told you there are specific Bible verses, powerful truths, spoken in faith, that can paralyze the forces of darkness? In today's video, we'll explore 3 powerful Bible verses that equip us to stand strong against spiritual attacks. These verses not only remind us of the authority we have in Christ, but also of the victory we can claim over darkness. It's not just about reciting these verses, it's about understanding the authority behind them and the power they carry. So let's dive in, starting with a verse that tells us who we're fighting for and who is fighting for us. Verse 1, James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Notice the power in this verse. It's both a command and a promise. It doesn't instruct us to fight the enemy on our own. Instead, it gives us 2 steps. Submit to God. Surrender your will and fully trust in Him. In a world that often celebrates self-sufficiency and independence, the idea of submitting to God, surrendering our will, and fully trusting in Him can seem countercultural. Yet, for those who choose to walk in faith, these principles are not only foundational, but transformative. They offer peace, purpose, and alignment with the Creator's perfect plan for our lives. Let's explore what it means to submit to God, surrender our will, and fully trust in Him. To submit to God is to recognize His authority and sovereignty over our lives. It's about acknowledging that He is the Creator and sustainer of all things, and that His wisdom surpasses our own. Submission is not about losing our identity or agency. Rather, it's a voluntary act of humility and trust, where we align our lives with God's purpose. The Bible reminds us in James 4:7, submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. This verse highlights the power of submission. When we yield to God's authority, we are equipped to resist evil and live victoriously. Resist the devil. When we align ourselves with God, we gain the strength to resist the forces working against us. Resisting isn't passive, it's an active stance of faith. The promise here is profound. The devil will flee. Not just retreat, but run. Whenever you face fear, anxiety, or temptation, remember this verse. Submit yourself to God, resist the enemy, and watch as the forces of darkness are forced to flee. Verse 2, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. This verse directly counters one of the enemy's greatest weapons, fear. Fear can weaken our faith, paralyze us, and make us doubt God's protection. But here's the truth. Fear doesn't come from God. Instead, He gives us power, strength rooted in God's might, love, a perfect love that casts out fear, a sound mind, a mind that is calm, clear, and steadfast. Whenever fear or anxiety creeps in, speak this verse over yourself. It's a powerful reminder that you are equipped with everything you need to face the battle with confidence and peace. Verse 3, Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Jesus spoke these words to His disciples, but they apply to us as believers today. This is a declaration of authority. Jesus has given us power, not over some, but all the power of the enemy. When spiritual struggles or attacks arise, stand firm on this verse. Remember, Jesus has already secured the victory, and through Him, you walk in authority. No weapon formed against you will prosper, because you are under Christ's protection. As we wrap up, remember, these verses are more than just words. They are promises of God's protection, strength, and authority in our lives. The next time you feel the weight of fear, the grip of temptation, or the sting of doubt, declare these verses with faith and watch as the forces of darkness retreat. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need encouragement, and let us know in the comments how these verses have impacted your life. And don't forget to subscribe for more encouragement on your spiritual journey. Stay strong in faith, and remember, greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. Until next time, God bless.